Welcome to Will's World, your will overall, powered by Third Gen Physical Therapy and Sports Science Institute.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, whenever you're listening. Thanks for listening. We're back again with another episode. Hope everybody's doing okay, man. Hope everything's going well for everyone who's listening and the ones that who have been here for a while. Thank you. We greatly appreciate you. Before we get started, man, like, share, subscribe. We're on different platforms: Apple Podcasts, YouTube, Spotify. Go find us, man, and always keep pressing play. So let's hop in today's episode. This episode is titled "There's a Price to Be Paid for Greatness." There's a price to be paid for greatness. The reason I did this episode because I think it's a little bit of the frustration that comes with people constantly asking me how to get to where they're going, and I think it's probably some of the irritation that comes with a lot of young people who ask me questions of how to get to the bag or how to be successful, in the sense of just monetizing something. And so I did this for them. So maybe next time they ask me, I'm just going to probably send them to this podcast. In today's talk, we're going to cover three different pillars within our talk today. The foundation of what it means to be great or to achieve greatness. Part one, everyone wants to be great or excessively successful. Try to say that 10 times fast. But no one wants to work. Um, the second talking point is there's a sacrifice that has to be made. Not the Illuminati sacrifice I'm talking about. Not that. Not to lose your soul type of sacrifice. But there's a sacrifice that has to be made. And last but not least, delayed gratification is non-negotiable. Delayed gratification is non-negotiable. Now, in the first piece of talking, man, everyone wants to be great or excessively successful, but no one wants to work. That is so factual. There is a lack of people in this time right now who want to put the time in to get to where they're trying to get to. It's totally how can I say, a rare bird. Like, you don't really see people putting the time in. They think the time is the time they served in school. They think the time is the time they served on the job. They really think that that's the time. Like, or hey, man, I'm doing right, so I deserve the right thing. No, that's not necessarily the case. And when I say work, no one wants to take the steps. Like, and then the ones that do, it's like a very small percentage of the ones. And whether we know or not, we count the days too often. Like, we'll count the amount of time that we put into something and think we're owed something. No one owes you anything. Nobody owes you not one thing. Even me, I don't owe you a thing. Your mom don't owe you something. Your pops don't. Your sister, brother, wife, husband, whatever, girlfriend, like boyfriend, whatever, man. They don't owe you anything. Your grandma, nobody owes you anything. Just because you were able to actually be consistent over a certain amount of days don't mean that something is owed to you. You get what you put in. And sometimes you don't get it right then, you get it later. But we count the days too often. Every day go by, man, when is it going to come? We don't know. What if somebody told you the day you stopped counting days is actually when it came because you lost track of the days and looked up and you end up where you wanted to be, right? What if that was the thing? And the reason for that, man, we can't keep our head down. Like, we got to look up for something. And that be the part that gets to me. Like, I've been at what I'm doing for years. For years. And as a result, I give information, give game, give time. And even with giving that, people think I want more. I don't owe you guys anything. None of y'all. I don't owe you. But I give because I was once you. It doesn't clear my conscience. I'm just doing it because I said I would. But it comes a point in time where the giver has to stop giving because you have to start implementing what's being given to you. Or verify. If you don't want to use it, don't use it. Just stop asking me though. Like, I don't think a lot of us realize how many of us had to actually trailblaze or walk the path before they walk the path. So when somebody comes and gives you something, the least you can do is take it and go verify it. And I don't mean get on the internet. I'm so tired of people sending me clips and shorts off the internet based on something that someone said that has not done what you've done. Like, for instance, I haven't been to the NFL, right? I haven't played in the league, right? So I can't tell you what the league is like, but I've worked at the cusp of the league. I've been around NFL players. I rehab people who was in the NFL. I work with people who are in the NBA, WNBA, Major League. So I can literally tell you what those people do to get to where they're going and how they recover from it. And I can tell you some of the intricate conversations about it. So although I didn't play in the league, I've been right up to the entrance of the league in a sense. So I can tell you what they really are, what they're made of, what they think about. I can. And I can tell you some of them don't even want to be there. It's a lot of players who don't want to be there. They're just there because they're so talented, and this way they can make money and make their actual families better off. But a lot of them don't enjoy it at all. And the ones that say they do, they're lying. Like, nah, that's not true. It's a business, man. It's hard for people. And some of the ones that actually enjoy, like, they have a passion for it, but they have full control of their actual, situation they're in. So they can enjoy it. They have some level of leverage. A lot of those guys and girls who doing that, man, they doing it to make sure they have a stable situation. But for the people who are not doing that, right, who haven't been that route, they speak on stuff. And it's like, don't ask me how and why being in this world of rehab, how you can make a great living. When truth be told, you're just entering in the world of rehab. Or the people who are talking about it, they have an issue with the world of rehab. They can't be objective. So I've said this before. If we keep counting the days, we're never going to be great because there's a price that has to be paid. Not all your classmates are going to make the same amount of money you're going to make. Because guess what? Not all of you all should. You don't have the skill to do so. I'm sorry, man. Like, it's a reason why you have a starting five in basketball and the rest of them jokers on the bench. Can't everybody start? There's a sacrifice that has to be made, and it's not the Illuminati. It's not ghost work. It's not selling your soul for something either. Like, you'll sell your mans out just so you can get to the next spot. Or you'll try to kill his dream because you got a couple of dollars in your pocket. You think you winning. You're not winning. You just got some money in your pocket, bro. And it's cool. Celebrate that. But why crush his dreams when his dream's going to be delayed and wherever he gets to may be bigger than what you at? You should be happy about it. There's a price to be paid for greatness. People don't want greatness. People want somebody to tell them, man, oh, you made it. Oh my God, look at the house, look at the car. Oh my goodness, you're so successful. When truth be told, man, they dying on the inside. They hurt. They empty. Because the sacrifice was never about just trying to get to the place of great. The sacrifice was trying to get to the place of happiness, peace, purpose. A lot of us get fooled with the shiny thing. We think we're sacrificing for that. No, you're sacrificing so you can sit down in the chair, get up off the floor where you're sitting in front of the campfire, listen to the person talking, replacing them in the chair and pouring back in the people that actually are coming behind you. But with that, there's even a sacrifice that's being given for that because that person is sacrificing their time. You know what it requires to be able to really get to the next place in life? You have to sacrifice time, obviously, right? You have to sacrifice validation, right? You have to sacrifice money. Scared money doesn't make any money. Also, money itself doesn't necessarily make money. It's the person that has the dollar in their hand. You got to sacrifice some of your freedom. When the homies and everybody kicking it, everybody got the bottles in there, lighters up, phones floating around, living, YOLO. Got to sacrifice that. You know why? Because you sacrificing that for the island in Greece. That's what you're sacrificing for. Something bigger. Maybe you do go take a casual victory lap here and there to go hang out here and there. But you got to eventually put it down because what is required is sometimes you got to work when the lights are off. Like, I mean, I'm serious, man. Like, if people really knew what it took to get to places, man, the people, not everybody would be trying to go be great. They'll be quitting. That's why I get so irritated and frustrated with some of the younger people. Because you'll get here and you'll pour, you'll try your best to verbalize to them what's necessary, and they want to tell you what they think is actually the better play. And for me, that's cool, man. Like, I promise you, I'm not the person going to stop you. Any of my young guys and girls who know me, know I get out the way. I'm not here to tell you what's better. I'm here to try to give you advice. You can take it, man, because guess what? It costs you nothing, pay me no mind. I'm no one. My ego is not set up like that. I don't think what I say is the end all be all. What I'm saying is not even Bible. Even what I'm saying now, I'm just trying to give you perspective because I get asked this question a lot. So we sacrifice the wrong thing a lot of times. You know why? Because we don't have any actual experience. So we don't want to listen to anyone who could probably give us some thought pieces for us to be able to figure out what we really are needing to sacrifice to be able to get to where we try to get to. There's a price that has to be paid for greatness. And you know what the biggest price is? Delayed gratification is non negotiable. Delayed gratification is non negotiable. I promise you won't get the lights and the cameras and the beautiful cars and all the things you think are the thing that says that I'm successful or not. You won't get those early. You're not supposed to. Why? Because you're just going to blow it. We all have been in a place where we had to learn how to be good shepherds of money. So you're not going to be able to get to where you're trying to get to unless you learn how to take care of $1. So the delayed gratification is you trying to build your empire. Like you know some of the most unaware under assuming people or unassuming people, sorry, are the people you look at and you say, man, that person's not doing much. They say they got this going on. But it can't be if they did, they'd be doing this. You know why? Because your brain got in the way. And you didn't ask the right questions. That's why when I get texts from younger people who I've talked to and they're a little bit older now, and they text me and they'll say, "Man, I'm sorry," or "Hey, man, like thanks for like telling me this stuff. I appreciate it." I get elated because I'm just like, dude, it was never about me. I don't get paid for this, but I just got to tell you the truth. Delayed gratification is non-negotiable. If you can't sit your butt down and focus on the task at hand and figure out how to get from point A to point B, without people patting you on the back all the time, it's going to be hard for you to stay there once you get to where you think you're supposed to be when it comes to your success or your greatness. It's going to be hard because success is the evil. It's going to pull you right back down. Why? Because your whole thing was getting to that point. It was never maintaining the thing you built. It was never maintaining the position you have and trying to either move more or be trying to be solidified there and stay there while also not losing what you've created. That's the most frustrating part. Everyone wants to be great or excessively successful, but no one wants to work because there's a sacrifice that has to be made, and not the Illuminati sacrifice. And with that, there's a level of delayed gratification that is non-negotiable. And we're not willing to sit there and not count the days in order to pay the price. So when we do get gratified for what we've done, it's not something that's just for us. It was created for everyone to benefit from, whether directly or indirectly. And now you can share how you did it if you want to, or you can share with the people who ask you the questions on how you became great. I hope in today's episode, man, you all took something from it. If you did, great. If you didn't, I understand. Maybe today's episode was not for you, but that's okay. Maybe you know somebody close to you that is for. And if you do, share it. And I'm thankful for everybody who's always presses play, who listens, man. And hopefully one day we will be just as great as everybody wants us to be. Until that time, Have a blessed one. I'll catch you in the next one.